everyone, my name is Katya, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this polar bear coaster set. If you're still looking for a gift to make or you want something for yourself, this is a quick and easy pattern. So let's get to it and create something great. And here I have a set of 5 Here they are, super cute and adorable little polar bear coasters. For this project, I'm using number 4 medium weight yarn. It is acrylic yarn. If you're going to be using your coasters for hot items, I suggest you using cotton yarn. You're going to need your 5mm crochet hook, scissors, and a tapestry needle with a little bit of black yarn. The coaster is measuring about 5 inches. We're going to start with the magic ring. Hold your tail with your thumb, wrap your yarn around your 2 fingers, crisscross it in the front, hold your working yarn with your ring finger, insert your hook into your first circle and pull out the second circle, twist it a little bit, go into your working yarn and chain 1, like that. Chain 1 more. Here we have a magic ring with chain 2. If you're having a hard time with your magic ring, go ahead and chain 3 and work 12 double crochets into your first chain. Let's work our 12 double crochets into the magic ring. So here's 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're having a hard time holding on to your work, you can tighten the circle a little bit or the ring, and it's easier to hold on to like that. 6. So continue working your 12 double crochets and I'll meet you at the end of this round. At the end of round 1, we have 12 double crochets. Go ahead and pull on this tail. I'll tighten the center. To end round 1, slip stitch right on top of the first double crochet, right over here. Slip stitch. Round 1 is finished. We have 12 double crochets. For round 2, chain 1, and going back into our first stitch right over here, work 2 double crochets. Here's 1. And going back into that same stitch, work 2nd double crochet. We're going to repeat. Work 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and 2, and repeat. Work 2 double crochets into the following stitch. So like that, continue working. You should have 24 double crochets at the end of this round, and I'll meet you at the end of this round to show you what to do next. At the end of round 2, you should have 24 double crochets. Let's go ahead and slip stitch right on top of our first double crochet right over here. For round 3, we're going to chain 1, work 1 double crochet back into that same stitch, our first stitch right over here, work 1 double crochet, work 2 double crochets into the following stitch. Again, work 1 double crochet into the next stitch and work 2 double crochets into the following stitch. Again, work 1 double crochet and then 2 double crochets into the following stitch. Like that, continue working. At the end of round 3, you should have 36 double crochets. To end round 3, slip stitch on top of the first double crochet right over here. For round 4, chain 1, work 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So going back into that first stitch, work 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 2 double crochets into the following stitch. So again, Work 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. And work 2 double crochets into the following stitch. Like that, continue working. At the end of this round, you should have 48 double crochets. To end round 4, slip stitch on top of the first double crochet. Round 5 is our last round. Let's chain 1, work 1 single crochet back into that first stitch, work 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 more single crochet into the following stitch. So total we had 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and into the following stitch we're going to work 2 single crochets. Let's work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3, and work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. Let's repeat this 2 more times. So work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. One more time. Work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. So total we did 4 increases. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's continue on. We're going to work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Into the following stitch we're going to work 8 double crochets. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here we worked on our first ear of the polar bear. Now into this next 8 stitches, we're going to work 1 single crochet. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Into the following stitch, we're going to repeat and work our second ear. So let's work 8 double crochets into that stitch. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Like that. So now we're going to repeat the same thing here as we did on this side. Let's work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Into the following stitch, work 2 single crochets. Let's repeat. Work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. Again, work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, 2 and 3, and work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. One more time, work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. At the end, you should have 3 stitches left, and we're just going to work 1 single crochet into those stitches. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Let's slip stitch into our first single crochet right over here, and fast enough, cut your yarn, and we are done. This is how it looks like. Let's work on our tails really quickly. So using your tapestry needle, flip your work to the back, and let's work on the one in the center. So pull on the tail to tighten it and insert your tapestry needle. And what we're going to do is, working in the round, we're going to insert our needle right into those double crochets, as many as you can, using the back loops only. So my needle is not showing in the front, it's only in the back. So like that, I'm going to weave in my ends. Now again, what I'm going to do is going in the opposite direction. I'm going to pick up my double crochets, back loops only, and pull out my needle like that. And one more time, using double crochets, I'm going to go ahead and insert my needle and pull through. I'm going to cut. And let's work on this other tail right over here. Once again, working on the back. Using my tapestry needle, I'm going to go ahead and use my double crochets in the back. I'm going to insert my needle using those double crochets. Bring my yarn tail to the center, as close as I can, like so. Now going back into the opposite direction, I'm going to use my double crochets and pull through and pull out my needle. And one more time, opposite direction, using my double crochets one more time. I'm going to pull through my needle and cut my yarn. To work on the nose, we're going to find the center of our first round, which is right over here. This is our first round that we worked on with 12 double crochets. I'm going to count my 3 double crochets. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Inserting my needle from the back, I'm going to start right where the first double crochet that I counted. I'm going to insert it right over there and pull out your needle. Now the tail, what you want to do is hold on to it. So now that our needle is in the front, we're going to count our 3 double crochets. So here's 1, 2, and 3. And go ahead and insert your needle right there and go back like that. So we have our first stitch. Now going back where we started, go ahead and insert your needle and pull through. And going down, same exact stitches. I'm going to continue working and adding my stitches like that. So this is my 3rd stitch. I'm going to do a couple more, and this time I'm going to try to come up to the top right here, and I'm going to add that stitch right on top of the other 3 that I have, like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and do one more to the bottom, like that. So here my nose is finished. What I need to do next is just place one line right in the center. So trying to insert my needle right in the middle of my stitches that I just worked on, right over here. I'm going to pull through. And then I'm going to go back right into the center where our magic ring is, right over here. I'm going to insert my needle into that space and pull out my needle like that. And now you have this little cute line. So now turn your work to the back. And what we're going to do is tie this knot. So cut your yarn and make a knot. So starting on top, here is our first double crochet round that we worked on. And on top of the nose, we're going to count one more round right over here. I'm going to go ahead and insert my needle right there into that space. I'm going to pull out my needle, and once again, holding on to the tail. Now this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 double crochets. So here's 1 and 2, and right where the second one ends, I'm going to insert my needle right into that space and pull out. Once again, I'm going to use the same stitches and placing my new stitches right into that space. So this is my 3rd stitch, and I like to do one more, like so. And the eye is ready. So going to the back, I'm going to cut my yarn, and once again I'm going to knot, like so. Let's work on the second eye. Once again, using the nose, right on top of the nose, counting one more round. So here's round 1, round 2. I'm going to come to this side, and I'm going to place my needle right into that space right there. So in between I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. So right there, I'm going to pull out my needle and hold on to my tail. And once again, using 2 double crochets, I'm going to insert my needle right into that space and pull through, like that. Once again, going back and using the same stitches, I'm going to place my new ones. So that's 2, this is 3, and one more time. This is my 4th one, like so. Going to the back, cut your yarn, and make your knots. So here's our finished bear. What you can do in the back is you can add a dab of glue for each knot so they don't come apart. And this is how it looks like. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.